All right, y'all. This is the first Legendary QP podcast, man. We'll have to change the name up. But my first guest today is Mr. Markeith. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's good, man? Hey, I appreciate you having me on here, man. Hey, shout out to the Legendary QP podcast, man. This shit will be legendary.
Absolutely. It's going to be legendary. Now, every guest I bring on the show, man, I always ask them their experience in 2020 because I feel like that was a year that we won't forget.
Yeah, man. 2020, man. That shit was tough for me because, like I've told you before, man, it was a time where, you know, I didn't have no income and all that type of stuff. And then when the pandemic hit, it just made it a lot harder. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't go nowhere. We had to wear a mask all the time. And then it really was tough, man. And but one thing that I did learn from it was, you know, the importance of family. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like we came together, like me and my girl and my kids, like we came together, man. And we got closer. We got to spend time. So we did make a positive out of it.
Right.
So I can at least say that. But as far as the negatives, man, like it was definitely tough, man, like changing because we never been through a pandemic ever. You know what I'm saying? Like it was the first time having to be quarantined. And then actually me and my girl got COVID, man, and that was tough. But yeah, man. But what the main thing that I think that I experienced through that 2020 was coming closer with my family, man. I needed that because it was tough. It was a tough year.
Absolutely. Now, how you feel about the George Floyd incident and what happened? Minnesota. I believe it's Minnesota. Yep, Minnesota.
You know what, man? When it was fresh, I was really upset, man, because it's just like we both black, bro. So it's just
Absolutely.
like we've been dealing with this racism stuff for so long, and it's just like it just really goes to show like this world with like it's monsters in this world, man. Like there is some hateful ass people, man, and it's just like, especially even when Trump got in office, bro, like it just showed like how much division that it is in this country, man. Like it was just all covered up. And when he got in office, it just kind of felt like, you know, people was kind of more comfortable with being open with their racism and being separated and showing how they really feel. So, I mean, then, you know, all the stuff that happened with George Floyd and all that, I'm just like, damn, it's just crazy to me how somebody can sit on a human's neck like that and not even check. Come on, man. Like that's intentional. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy to me, man. But I just wish that things could be better, man. You know what I'm saying? And I've gotten to a point as a man where I do realize that my plight as a black man in this world, I understand it's going to be a lot more tough for me. And I do need to instill that in my kids. But at the same time, and I think that everybody, you know, should really like think about this. Like you don't have to, you have to live with your reality as a black person in this country, but you don't have to let it like weigh you down. You don't have to let it affect you. You got to learn how to navigate through that shit, man. Because you can navigate through it. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's not stopping your money, you taking care of your family. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a terrible thing, bro. But you just got to move in a way to where it doesn't affect you and your family. You know what I'm saying? And I think that us as black people, bro, and we, just like your platform, that's why I really appreciate your platform because you're giving a voice to speak about real things that's happening in this world. So we just need to give the people a voice and like all come together, man, just to come up with some solutions. You know what I'm saying? And I think there's people in place that's been coming up with a little bit of solutions, but I think the more and more we all have these conversations, the more healing and stuff can happen and more resolution. So that's my take on it, man.
That's crazy. Now, I know when your kids get a little bit older, they're going to ask those questions because we actually lived through it. Now, how you want to approach your kids about it?
Honestly, man, it's kind of tough to even figure out how I'm going to do it. I know that I'm going to be completely real with them. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm not going to do it in a way that's going to like scare them and make them feel like that they're going to be a target. But I'm going to do it in a way where they're aware of it to where they can move properly and navigate themselves in this world so they don't get caught up in that mess. Because like I said earlier, how I was telling you, you know, you as a black man or black woman, you don't have to be affected by it. It's all about the way you move, man. You know, the area you live in, the way you carry yourself, staying out of certain, you know, area, you know, being at the right place at the right time type deal. So that's what I'm gonna teach my kids is just, hey, if you ever have to come into contact with a cop or, one of those type of people, man, just carry yourself a certain type of way, man. We win up here. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can say whatever they want to say. They can treat you however way they're going to treat you. You can't control that. But what you can control is yourself. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? You can control your mind and the way you react to things. And we as Black people and, people overall, we have to understand, like, we have to get in control of that, man. Because once you can control this and your reactions to situations, they can't do nothing with you. You know what I'm saying? You control, bro, you control the scenario. That's where we win. Control the scenario.
Absolutely. That's what I'm looking for. Now, speaking of kids, and you got 5 kids, and you started having kids young. You were 28, and you told me you started having kids at 17. Now, take me back, because you basically had to grow up kind of early. Like, you had kids, a son at 17. So let's talk about that.
I was a senior in high school, man, and for everybody that don't know me, man, my name is Markeith, by the way. But I grew up without a father, man. And my mother was there. Shout out to my mother. I love her with all my heart. She tried as much as she can to raise us the best possible way that she could. So shout out to my mom for being a single mom and being a strong Black woman.
Absolutely.
But I say that to say this, I didn't really have structure and guidance in my life from a man, how to, navigate my emotions, navigate the way I move in this world, etc. So I was just out here kind of wilding, man. You know what I'm saying? I was a little bit more emotional than the average young male, because again, I was around females my whole life. So the reason I say that is because, I fell in love with my first love, when I was a freshman in high school. So you know how that go, you know how that go, you know what I'm saying? Like you head over heels, you can't see nothing, you know what I'm saying? And then of course, you young, again, I didn't have a father there to teach me like, hey man, you need to, wrap up, have protection, you know what I'm saying? So, being a kid, experimenting, having that love, I was just, what I'm saying, going in that thing raw, you know what I
mean? Oh shit. That's
but yeah, man, so I mean, long story short, man, I ended up, getting her pregnant, and I was young, man, and I think at that time I was just so like head over heels and glad that I was having, a kid and a son with the girl that I loved, that I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with. I was just blinded by all that. But then when life hit me, and I was a senior in high school, man, and it was tough because I had to literally, my girl, she laid in the bed, and the baby, he woke up 2 times at night, one at 2 in the morning, one at like 6 or something in the morning, and I still had to get up and go to class, bro. So that was tough, like not having sleep and stuff. But I think one of the hardest things as a young man that had no guidance was having responsibility instilled in me, because it was hard for me to accept, like, damn, like I'm responsible for a whole nother life.
Absolutely.
That was hard, bro. Like that was one of the biggest things that I struggled with, like when it came to having a child, man, is accepting that responsibility. And if you don't accept that responsibility and you're not equipped and prepared for it, you won't be able to raise and, provide for your child in the proper way. So that was that was the toughest thing that I had to deal with, man. But once I actually, put the years in and the time in and go through my trials and tribulations, eventually I got the hang of it, man. I got the hang of it.
And like I said, I'm proud of you for doing that, man. Like I said, you're only 28, you got 5 kids, and you're doing great. That's a blessing. I appreciate that, man. That's a blessing. I love seeing, especially young Black men, take care of their business, man. That's amazing. I love that shit.
Yeah, man. I'm just trying to,
Let's jump back to it, man. So let's talk about your podcast, man. So let's talk to us. What's on that back wall back there? What's on that back wall?
Oh, back here, man. That's the heart to my brand right there, man. That's my pride and joy right there. You know what I'm saying? And it took me a while to get here, and it took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, literally. And it all started in my mind, bro, and believing in myself. Like I told you before, man, I grew up in poverty, had a kid at a young age. So I mean, all the odds was against me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't supposed to be here. I wasn't supposed to make it, but I always had this inner desire to want more. And especially when I had kids, bro, when I had my girls, a whole nother motivation came. I'm like, I got to do something. So I always knew that everybody that I came in contact with, like I had like, you know, an effect on them, like, you know, whether it was inspiring them, awakening something in them to be better, whatever the case may be. So I was like, you know what? I saw all these podcasts coming out. I was like, dang, I think I can do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm always chopping it up with people anyway. So,
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah. So that's how that came about, you know, just, you know, the things that I went through in my life and just want to inspire people and staying believing in myself. That's how I got here. You know what I'm saying? This all started in my mind, man.
I love your podcast because you be speaking about some real shit.
I
Now,
appreciate that.
your podcast now. So what is your podcast about? Like what do you talk about on your podcast?
So there's multiple reasons why I start this podcast. The number one thing is, man, is having a community where, you know, men could all come together, because the reason why it's centered around men is because men are the leaders of this country, whether people want to accept it or not. They're the leaders of their household. So a lot of women out there, they don't have access to good men like that because they weren't, you know, groomed to be leaders and good men. So I want to provide a platform where I can have the information and resources for men to utilize, to apply to their life, to make them become the best versions of themselves so they can be leaders and provide for their family and live the best lives that they can. So that's pretty much what Heart to Mind is centered around, is just helping men and inspiring them. That's where the whole idea came from. And yeah, man, just having a community where we can all come together and get better.
That's
you know
good.
what I'm saying? Sharing our experiences and sharing our trials and tribulations, man.
And that's
sharpen each other's minds.
That's crazy. When you first sat down at Qdoba and you was telling me about you got a podcast, and when you was explaining your podcast, I'm like, God damn, that's like some similar shit I like to talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's some real shit.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Like I said, I hope your podcast blow the fuck up where it's like you don't have to blink no more. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you wake up like, man, I can do the fuck I want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, so that's the goal, man. That's the goal. Hey, and the same thing for Legendary QP, man. Like I said, same thing when I first met you, like the more and more we chopped it up and had conversations and I got to know you, I'm like, damn, this is a really good dude, man. Like you remind me a lot of myself, honestly.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, and the things that you like to talk about, the way you carry yourself, especially being younger than me, man. I admire that in you, man. Like you inspire me. So I appreciate you for even bringing me on your podcast. Like it feels like an honor, bro. Like real talk.
Absolutely, man. No problem. Now we can dive back into it. Let's talk about this vaccine. Now, everybody gonna have their different beliefs on the vaccine. Everyone's gonna have their different opinions. You know. So, like I said, I don't judge how people make their decisions on what they do, on what they want to do. Now, me personally, I'm not vaccinated. I can stand up and say that I'm not vaccinated, and I will never get vaccinated. I have different beliefs. I just feel like there's no need for me to stick a needle in my arm to say I'm healthy. No.
Right.
Now, I can go deep, but that's another conversation for another time. Now, what's your beliefs on this vaccine? How you feel about this vaccine?
I mean, honestly, I'm with you. I'm not vaccinated. I'm not getting my kids vaccinated. I mean, even I was, you know, I went to a doctor's appointment with one of my kids one time, and the doctor, she kept like saying, "No, they should get the flu shot." Like, bro, I'm not with none of that. Like, I just don't believe that a human. I don't feel like the creator makes mistakes. Number one. So if we have this immune system to where we can fight off whatever it is, whatever foreign virus that comes in our body, I feel like that's all we need. Why do we need help from a foreign substance that we got to put in our body with a needle? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not natural. I just don't agree with that, man. I don't agree with injecting a virus in your arm to build up the immunity. Like that doesn't make sense to me. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And then and I saw this little snippet of the news article came out, and I don't really like watch news like that, but this particular scene made sense. Like, I actually had COVID. So I built up the antibodies to be able to fight it off if it was to come back. They saying that this new vaccine, even if you get it, it destroys the antibodies that you've built up from having it previously. So it's like, what is the point of getting it? Like, what are you doing? Like, you're destroying your immunity to it.
Exactly.
So, and then on top of that, they said now, bro, this was just recent, that anybody that got the vaccine, they're more prone to get it than anybody that's not vaccinated. That's crazy, ain't it?
Shaking my head.
It's crazy.
That's crazy as hell.
Like, get out of here, man. I've never been like that, bro. Like, I feel like God, the creator, do not make mistakes. We do not need to put no foreign substance in our body, man.
We don't. But I feel
Like,
like more people need to be like woke the fuck up. Like, stop listening to these news and stop listening to these damn doctors. These doctors, they're just out there getting paid. Half these doctors don't give a damn about you, to be honest. They just want that money.
Yeah.
So me personally, I feel like if you personally take care of your body, watch what you eat, watch what you drink, you know, X, Y, and Z, I feel like you would be fine, man. Like, honestly, you would be fine. I can talk more about it.
With these doctors, bro,
mm-hmm.
The way they're trained is to make money. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? It's like they want to talk about people that's on the street selling drugs, and I don't condone none of that stuff too, but they're legal drug dealers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always, take a prescription. Like, I went to the hospital. This was the last time I went. I was like, I'm not going no more. As I told you before, bro, I had, you know, digestive issues where I had bloating, pain, all that type of like pain to the point where I can't even take it, like on 10. And I went and got CAT scans, a colonoscopy, endoscopy, whatever you say, where you stick the camera down your esophagus and your colon. Bro, I had all that checked. And she was like, the doctor was like, oh, everything's normal, but there is inflammation in there. Okay, what's the inflammation coming from? Well, we think you're constipated. Constipation does not cause inflammation.
Right.
Inflammation, the body inflames. Like, if you was to injure yourself, that particular area will inflame to start the healing process, right?
Well, correct.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that means something in my digestive system is injured. And you're telling me everything is normal. So how am I supposed to trust your word? And then what she did was she prescribed me Linzess. Tell me why Linzess is this. Basically, it's like a, what do you call those things that help you poop?
That's called.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know exactly what you're talking about, though, but yeah.
Yeah, like it just helps you poop. And it's the most expensive one. It was $500 for a refill.
God damn.
So guess how much, you know what I'm saying? It's just a money play, man. How you going to ignore the fact that I have pain, there's inflammation in my stomach, but you're just telling me that I'm constipated. So long story short, bro, like, I don't trust doctors, man. They're here just to make money.
It's a
That's
business.
Literally it.
It's a business. Everything it's just a business. But at the same time, it's like for the vaccine, like I said, I don't judge no one. I don't judge no one who takes the vaccine. I'm not going to say I dislike you to take the vaccine, but at the same time, I want you to do your research. I want you to knowledge yourself a little bit more.
Right.
And think twice before you put something in your arm forever. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I 100% agree, man. Like, I don't just.
Yeah. They just read the news, look at the news. Oh, the news says this. Oh, the news says that. Oh, this person did this. I'm like, listen, bro. All these numbers are fucking way the fuck off. Like, y'all be saying these stupid, crazy ass numbers, but people don't look into that shit, man. Like, I look deep into that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man. And like, if you can still catch COVID with the vaccine, it's you won't get a lot of symptoms. Listen, man, my girl, she works at a fucking urgent care, bro. She's at the front desk. Not only motherfuckers coming up that's get vaccinated and they damn about to die. Oh, I'm out of breath. Oh man, I'm sick as like, come on, man. Come on, dog. So you telling me
people gotta wake up, man.
Come on, man. Like,
wake up.
They say, oh well, if you vaccinated, you will get a lesser chance of, man. I don't want to hear that shit, dog. Listen, if you sit there and wash your ass, take care of your body, take your vitamins, drink some damn tea, and sit the fuck down, you'll be good. Excuse my language, but yeah, you
for sure. Yeah, you're gonna be good, man. You're gonna be good,
man. Drink some damn water too while you at it.
Right, because you think taking these pills, these prescriptions is what's killing you too. Exactly. I mean, think about it. You go to the doctor to so-called get care and all this stuff, and you take that medicine. It's funny how even when you see commercials, it's so funny, bro. I don't know if you ever really paid attention, but like when you see these commercials, they'll be like, yeah, this is the best thing that's ever came out.
Oh, yeah.
And then when it's lists the side effects, it's hella side effects, and they say it's super fast.
Yeah. That's bullshit. Yeah.
That's how you know.
Yeah, it's like, no, it's bullshit. It's so crazy. People don't look at it. They don't read the fine print. The words be so damn small. They don't read that shit. You know,
the side effects is worse than what you actually try to treat.
Exactly, bro. And I'll be like, man, it was so crazy. No doctors ever talk about herbs. Why?
Yeah, that's
Why?
crazy.
You don't hear that, do you? You don't hear about the herbs,
Yeah,
do you? And the
they don't
herbs,
ever talk about herbs.
and what's crazy, the herbs come from the earth. They come from the ground. That's
It's
natural shit.
natural.
It's natural
Yeah,
shit. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
But they don't want to talk about that because they ain't gonna make no money. But if I prescribe these damn pills, get this damn vaccine, I'm gonna get paid, and your ass look fucked up. But I get paid. You get what I'm saying?
You know what I think is crazy, bro? The
Uh-huh.
fact that when this pandemic happened, how long was it before they had a vaccine? What was the time frame?
I can't remember, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
It was, but
It was like
it wasn't. It didn't take that long though,
I know it didn't take
right?
that long. It didn't take that long.
Right. So think about all these years, this breast cancer awareness stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All these billions of dollars is donated to that, and they still haven't came up with a cure.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying, bro?
Mm-hmm.
So if that don't scream money, I don't know what else do.
I don't know what else, but at the same
know.
time, it's like I said, man. I know it's a few of my people that I love dearly who got the vaccine. You know what I'm saying? And I will still love them to this day, no matter what. But I just feel like in our community, as a Black community, we just need to wake up and stand for ourselves and fight this shit. Like, listen, man, we ain't going for no vaccine, man. We ain't on this, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you take care of your body naturally, I feel like you'll be fine, man. Like I ain't gonna lie, I experienced COVID, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I experienced COVID too. I experienced COVID November of 2020. Wait, yeah, it was November 2020.
That's when I got it.
And I think I was out cold for like 4 days. And you know what I did, bro? I sat up, I looked at all the food I was eating, all the stuff I was doing. I literally I just flipped the switch real quick. Everything I was eating, throw all that shit away, all that processed shit, I throw it shit away. I started going organic and start eating more organic foods and drinking organic liquids, drinking more water. Man, on top of that, I play basketball and I work out. So that's even better. So, and every single day, and I drink tea every day, literally every single day. Like I drink herbal tea every day. And when I tell you from then on, I was fine. Never got sick after that. I always felt good.
Right.
I'm feeling good now. Like I told you, I'll be pissed off on how my damn tea. If I don't have my tea, I'm pissed. I'm mad as shit. For real.
I feel that, man.
I feel all that shit.
But like what you saying is 100% correct, bro. Like we just as a people, bro, we're the most misinformed. It's not that we're dumb. Just because we're not educated, like how certain people say we should be educated, does not mean we don't have wisdom or the capable of learning.
Absolutely.
So it's like, but we just need to be informed. We need to inform ourselves with the proper information. And it just starts by exposing yourself to different people, not the people in your environment, because, and that's a whole nother conversation, but the people in your environment, they're conditioned to think a certain type of way. So you got to expose yourself to the people that do know. But the reason I'm saying it is because, bro, there's so many books out here. There's so many resources out here for us to learn how the human body works and what we should be eating and stuff like that. Like I got this book, bro, that I want to recommend them called The Amazing Gallbladder Cleanse. And bro, the amount of detail that it goes in about health and all that type of stuff on how to take care of yourself. Like for instance, what people don't understand is when somebody get cancer, what's the treatment? Chemotherapy, right?
Chemotherapy, yep.
Chemotherapy is radiation.
And radiation is bad for you.
Yeah, and think about it. The people that actually do the chemotherapy on you, they are in like hazmat suits and all that shit because of how dangerous it is, but they're using this as a treatment. You know what I'm saying? Like that don't add up. So I say that to say this. People really don't even understand cancer. Cancer is not a bad thing. Cancer is actually trying to save your life. People don't realize that. That's like if your body gets to a point where it's so sick and it has so much built up bacteria, parasites, whatever the case may be, the cancer is the last attempt to save your life. So it forms to try to kill whatever foreign substance is in your bloodstream. Literally, you can read this in that book.
What's crazy, I did not know that. And I just learned something today.
Bro, people don't understand that, man. Like I'm telling you, hey, when you get the chance, bro, look, I'm gonna show you what the book look. It's called the Amazing Gallbladder Cleanse, bro. And it'll go over exactly what cancer is attempting to do to try to save your life. So then when people mix it, why do you think, bro, 90% of chemotherapy fails? Because it's killing you. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, the cancer is the last attempt to try to save your life. So if you're killing that and mixing it with radiation in your body, there's no, you know what I'm saying? That's why the failure rate is so high. But that's a whole nother conversation, man. It's just, hey, man, we need to inform ourselves as people, man, because at the end of the day, we can save our own lives if we inform ourselves with the right information, man. Just the proper nutrition alone and doing detoxification of the body, you know what I'm saying? Like that right there can get you on your way.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now we're gonna jump back into it. Now let's talk about love language. Now a lot of men don't like to speak on certain type of topic because they say, oh, it's too soft or it's too this. Listen, man, the guy told me one day, oh, if you drink wines and men, you soft as hell. Man, look, bro. If I could beat your ass, leave me the fuck alone. I do the fuck
I was just about to say that. Hey, man, square up then.
Exactly. I'll show you. Exactly. I'll show you soft. But, anyways, now let's talk about love language. Now, a lot of men don't like to speak on this. I guess it's a woman's thing, but I don't put a gender role on anything. So, if you can speak out to the young people about love language and what's yours.
Honestly, man, my love language is a man, because I'm new to what love language is. My girl was kind of explaining it to me. I realized that my love language is not gifts. It's not, somebody telling me that they love me all the damn time and showing me affection. It's literally showing me appreciation for what I do. That's literally my love language, man. Like if I come home and like my kids, like, remember I showed you that note that my son wrote me in class? He was like the teacher had him say, I love too. And he said, play with daddy. That right there, bro, that's enough to keep me going. You know what I'm saying? So
real shit.
Look, all the guys out there, look, man, family is a beautiful thing. I'm not saying that a man should be emotional, but you should be able to experience emotions. You just got to have a balance with it, man. You got to, you don't want to, anything in life, whether it's drinking, drugs, emotions, lust, all that type of stuff, it only gets bad when it controls you. Once you're in control of it and you can just play around it and finesse it the way you want to, then you can live life. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong with a man experiencing emotions. You just have to understand how to navigate them and control them, and don't let them control you. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's where anxiety, depression, and all that type of stuff come from, because like anxiety, that's just your imagination going in the wrong direction. Think about it, man. Like you're getting so worked up and worried about something that don't even exist. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Absolutely.
Like it doesn't even exist. So I mean, it's like at the end of the day, like just understand your emotions, man. Like emotion, it's just a feeling, and feelings are temporary. So just understand that you're experiencing something, man. And I can break this shit down to the scientific, but that's for a whole nother podcast. Exactly. But yeah, like
we'll definitely break it down though, for sure.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared to experience your emotions as a man. Like just navigate it, man. Because really, to be honest, it makes you stronger as a man.
Absolutely.
If you really think about it, man, to explore all those options, because if you're numbing everything out, you're taking the easy way out, man. Because most of y'all niggas can't handle the emotional side, man. Because if you tap into it, and again, I'm not dissing y'all, but if you tap into that emotion, you got so much fucking pain that you haven't dealt with, that you haven't faced, which is why you the monster that you are now. And again, I'm not judging you, but if you want to heal as a man, bro, you got to face them emotions and stop suppressing them, not with them drugs, the alcohol, all that shit, man. That shit is okay. Let that shit out. Just like you can detoxify the body from, drugs, alcohol, whatever you got in your body, you can detoxify that shit, man. You can detoxify your emotions, man. You got to let that poison out, man. Heal yourself. Don't run away from that shit, man. Why do you think people are so dependent on the drugs and shit? Think about it. You got to smoke every fucking day just to even be okay. Because we've been taught to suppress our emotions, man. That ain't cool. Just learn how to control it and navigate it as a man, and you'll be fine, man. Straight up.
Absolutely. And what's crazy, your love language is like something like mine. Like all the gifts, all the extra shit. That I would say it's nice, it's cool, but at the same time, they show me that you care, show me that you're by my side, and show me that you're loyal to me. Be real with me. You know what I'm saying?
Just appreciate the hard work just appreciate the fact that I'm putting myself on the front line for y'all.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like straight up.
All these gifts. I don't need to be surprised with gifts. I don't need to be surprised with this. I don't
Right.
Like I said, at the end of the day, I don't really care about that, man. I care about the respect, the loyalty. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Respect and loyalty is a big thing.
The gifts, that just come, you know. I appreciate every gift someone ever gave to me, but as far as like the real shit, just give me that real love, that real genuine love. Like, don't lie, keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But some men, like we said, some men, they need to let their ego go and express their feelings a little bit more, because it's gonna help them out in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Because if you sit there, if your head is this big, right, and you get all this stuff coming at you, boom, boom, this happened, but you don't say nothing. You don't say shit. Most stuff keep piling up. And next you know, now you relying on the alcohol, the drugs to ease the pain away.
Yep.
And you keep on doing that, you aging yourself, you killing yourself off basically.
Yep.
But you can fix that problem and just speak out, like, you know what, this is how I feel. This is what's going on. You know,
bro, why do you think the men in our community are dying so fast? Because not only are we poisoning our body on a daily basis with drug and alcohol, and then we're, you know, eating the fucking shit-faced food, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the GMO meats, all that stuff, that's a whole nother conversation. But you mix that in with that, and then on top of that, people really don't understand. Stress is the #1 killer of all men, of all races, bro.
Killer.
Because and people don't understand, like, oh, you're just saying that. No, when you are highly stressed, your body releases a chemical to start shutting down your organs. Literally. People don't understand that, bro. Like, this shit's real. So at the end of the day, like, as a man, bro, like, you have to deal with that inner problem, like those inner emotions, man, because specific emotions are associated with specific organs too. People don't bro. We can get deep in here, man, but I'm just saying, like, specific emotions. That's why when you feel certain things, you can get this feeling in your heart. You know what I'm saying? Or you get a specific feeling, you get a feeling in your stomach. Because different emotions, bro, they vibrate on different organs, bro, like literally. So at the end of the day, man, like, if your emotions ain't right and you're having like turmoil inside your body, bro, that shit's not good for you healthy, man. Like, straight up.
Absolutely. But one of these days, man, we gonna get like a group of men that's got problems. We go talk to them for an hour or two, and I guarantee you they gonna come out right after that conversation, man. That's something I want to do with you, honestly, because I feel like me and you, we can sit back and chop it up about 1,000 things, bro. What if me and you just sit back, bro, just go out to the black community or the white community, whatever community we go to, man, and just bring everybody together, all the men that's going through some shit, that got pain in their heart. What if we just go out there to speak to them, man? Like, listen, man, you're not alone. You know,
bro, real shit. I'd be down for that.
That'd be deep, bro. Because
I'd be down for that.
A lot of men, they need help. You know what I'm saying? Because they look at men like, oh, you supposed to suck that shit in. You supposed to be tough. You supposed to be. It's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to get emotional. Because you still human. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the pressure they put on us men is like, damn, like, we got this thrown at us. We gotta protect the house. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. X, Y, Z. Blah blah blah. But at the same time, a lot of people don't look at a man's emotions. They think that, oh, he a man, he'll do it. Like, be honest, as a kid, when a little boy falls and, you know, scrape his knee, he started crying. Oh, well, you a boy, you don't be crying. Listen, it's okay. Damn, he just hurt his damn self.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Cry, but get yourself back up and dust yourself off.
Get yourself back up and dust yourself. Keep pushing. It's okay. But they want man to hide they fears, man. But at the same time, it's okay, man. Listen, we go let this shit out. We'll be better, because I feel like if most men just do something better in their life, man, and stop being so uptight, you know, I feel like they'd be good, man. Honestly, man.
I think the biggest mistake that we make as men is, like, because of the conditioning that we have from other men, like, oh, you can't be in your emotions, yada yada yada, bro. As a man, I think the mistake that we make, we take it as we're misconstruing what we're supposed to do. The mistake is, what you want to do is you want to feel those emotions, but at the same time, you don't want to identify with them. Because once you identify with them, then you're like, oh my God, I feel like this. Damn, I'm not gonna make it. Nah, the reason I would tell my son, hey man, stop that crying. Come on, get back up. It's not that I don't want him to express his emotions, but I want him to persevere through his emotions. You see what I'm saying? I want him to overcome those emotions, man. You can feel it all. And one comment that I do want to make, bro, going back to, people that suppress their emotions with like drugs and stuff, I really feel like they weaker. And then that's not to throw a shot. Like you're taking the easy way. Anybody could smoke weed or drink. You feel good than a motherfucker. That's a cheat code. But if you as a man feel like shit and still can get up every day and grind and handle your fucking business as a man, you really the strong one. You feel me?
That's facts. And
you know what I'm saying?
And what's so crazy, I just want to shout out to my pops, man, because, I always saw a lot growing up. People always think I didn't see a lot, but I saw my parents struggle. I saw my pops get emotional, and as a man, he just kept his composure and just grind that shit out. You dig what I'm saying? And I feel like that's why I learned that shit from. Like I said, I had to grind some shit out as a man too. Like I told you before on your podcast, man, me and my girl one time, it was when our rent was $691, and something came out of our account that didn't supposed to come out of our account. Now we short. Now we just scrambling how the fuck I'm gonna get this rent money. You dig what I'm saying? And it's like, not gonna lie, bro, I felt like a less of a man, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did. I'm like, damn, how the fuck I'm gonna get this shit, man? Like, and knowing me, I'm gonna do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go out there and hustle on the streets. I'm not there for rob nobody. I wasn't raised that way. I figured the shit out. I started scrapping for change. I started doing this. Now what's crazy, we got the fucking bread, and I was happy as shit. And I told myself, I think I wrote that shit down. This shit would never happen again. Right. And what happened? That shit never happened again. It would never ever happen again. Fuck that shit.
Existence.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to build that wealth, that generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep going with the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you stood on principle as a man, because I think what separates every man, whether you're black, white, young, old, what separates a man into a higher class is not money, but it's the principles that you stand on. The fact that you said that, oh, I'm not about to go rob nobody. I'm not about to go take from another man. I'm not about to go break the law. You feel me, bro? Like, you took the harder route, because anybody can pick up a gun and rob the next man that had to work probably overtime for that bread, or had to grind for years for that bread. You see what I'm saying? So really, to be honest with you, bro, I'm gonna say this shit, bro. Like, anybody that robs somebody, bro, I really think I don't know, bro. Like, I think you taking the easy way out. Anybody can do that shit, man. Anybody can, you know what I'm saying, pop a little pill, something like that, and go do what they got to do. But at the end of the day, like, it takes a real man to grind that shit out, to take the longer route, to stand on principle, to stand on moral, to still, even though you fucked up internally, you still be that role model for your child if you have one. Show them the right way, even if it is fucking harder, even if it takes 10 extra years rather than 5 days if you go do some extra shit. You see what I'm saying? But the fact that you said you stood on principle, bro, I respect that a lot more than anybody to go out there and take from the next man, because that next man, he worked his ass off for that money, not you.
He worked his ass off.
Feel me, bro?
That's facts. And like I said, I always thank my parents for just raising me in the right way, because I seen my parents struggle before. I seen my parents didn't have anything. I saw it all. I saw it, the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like, my parents didn't go out there and steal. They didn't go out there and stick nobody up. You know what I'm saying? I saw the grind at the tape, Right. And I felt that shit as a shorty, When I get old, if that happened to me, I'm gonna do the same shit my parents did. Grind that shit out, figure shit out. You know what I'm saying? And if my parents ever had to go through that shit again, I promise you they won't, because I got them forever for sure. Like, they don't ever worry about none of that shit. Even though I know my parents, they'd be good forever, but if anything that went down, something slip up, I promise you, I'm taking care of all that shit. Like,
same here.
To this day, no matter what, my mom and daddy can call me right now. Damn, oh, this happened. Listen, you don't gotta explain nothing to me. It's on this way.
Right.
That's how it is.
That's the way it should be, man. Because I mean, especially when you got good parents, man, you always gotta, pay your respect, man. At the end of the day, like, they're the reason you're here, and they took care of you, and the fact that they raised you right, bro. That's important, man. Because there's so many parents out here, bro. Again, I'm not here to bash anybody, but there's parents out here that leave their kids, don't raise them, don't take care of them, don't teach them nothing, don't do nothing. So the fact that they, not only your father stood on principle and grinded that shit out, he instilled things in you that you to make you the man that you are today, bro.
Absolutely.
Like, that's important, man. Because like I said all the time, bro, we are our conditioning. So all these people that's out here fucked up, or the people that got their head on straight, they were conditioned to be that way. And it all starts from in home. So if we get these houses, if we get home together, you know, in the Black community, bro, and you know what I'm saying, like, get us all exposed to the right information, and we condition our children the right way, we can then start to break the generational curses that we have when we grew up in. And that's why I go as hard as I do, because my family's my number one priority. I grew up in poverty and shit, bro. And it's just like, it conditioned me to believe that I could never have success. It conditioned me to believe that I wasn't worth a fucking penny. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want my kids to feel that way. I want, when they walk in the room, hey, I deserve to be here. I'm just like y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely. I don't want them to have that programming. So, and it's a tragedy because, you know, the field that I work in, I've been to hundreds and hundreds of houses, and like the way that they live and carry themselves. And, you know, I even had somebody say one time, like, when I told them where I lived, they was like, you live there around all those fancy people? Like, why is it that as a Black community, like, we got to frown upon people that one of us live in a nice area? We should all want to live like that. It's not normal, bro. That's how fucked up the Black community is, man. We have been conditioned to think that this shit is normal, and that somebody that, you know, upgraded their lifestyle and live out here with these so-called people that are different from us. Like, nah, man, God put us all in this world, whether people like it or not. So if I want to live in a nice area, I can live in a nice area. That's my right. And I think that more people in the Black community should all want to live good. Like, why would you want to live fucked up? Why would you want to live in a dirty environment? You ever heard, you know, cleanliness is next to godliness, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you not want to live better?
Absolutely.
You feel me?
That's crazy.
So,
I got that same comment. I got that same comment before. I think someone asked me, because, you know, where me and you stay at, we stay, I ain't gonna say we stay in a rich neighborhood, but we stay in a great neighborhood, if that makes sense.
Pretty wealthy.
Yeah, pretty wealthy neighborhood. But someone asked me the same question, and I was like, yeah, I stay up here. And it was like, why the hell you stay up there? And you should be down here in this area. Like, why the fuck do I want to come down there in that area for what?
Bro, and you want to know what's even worse about it? It's the fact that we have mentally, as a people, put limitations on our life. Because they've accepted in their mind, oh, I would never have that, so I'm going to stay here. And again, misery loves company, right? So they're going to try to put that off on other people. So when they see somebody like me and you doing well for ourselves, and it's not that they're doing it with you know, bad intentions. It's just that's what they're taught. Like, they don't believe that we deserve to live like that. Because like I said, bro, I grew up in fucking poverty. I believe that I didn't deserve success. So you got all these people, bro, in our community that believe they don't deserve success. And then when they see a young brother like me and you doing better, they don't know how to digest it. They don't know how to react to it. They frown upon the fact, oh, you live out there with those, with the fancy people. Hey, I belong here. I am the fancy. I am the rich. Like, what you mean? Like, I'm not separating myself, you know what I'm saying, from those people. They ain't no different than me. And bro, I really want to, it breaks my heart, bro. All the houses that I go to that's in the hood, and just to see all these beautiful broken people, bro, that shit kills me, man. I want to see all of them do better. I don't want it to just be me and you. I'm not the type of nigga that is greedy for success and want it all for myself. Again, that's another reason why I started this podcast, bro. I want to fucking empower my people, bro.
That's facts.
Believe in yourself. Get the fucking vision, bro. Get the fucking vision, man. Bro, I swear to God, bro, like, I love my fucking people, bro. And I know what it felt like, bro, to literally, bro, I ain't never said this shit on the internet, but I was in a situation to where I lived in an apartment, bro, with my mom and them. We didn't have no lights. We didn't have no water, all at the same time, bro. So we literally had to walk down the street with gallons of fucking water to come down to flush the toilet, then to pour in a pot. And I built some bricks and started a fire to boil some noodles, bro. So I know what the fuck the struggle feel like. You feel me?
Tough.
So at the end of the day, like, bro, like, at the end of the day, bro, this is what I do it for, man. I want to empower my fucking people. It breaks my heart for people to say, oh, you live out there with the fancy. Motherfucker, we the fancy too.
That's facts.
Like, nigga, like, get the fuck out of here,
hey,
man.
let them know, man.
That's why
let
when I
them
met
know.
you, bro, when I met you, you was like, hey, I drink wine. Hell yeah, nigga. Like, shit. Hey, we classy. You feel me?
God
we belong here.
Yeah. Belong here, shit.
For sure.
That's
For
facts.
Sure, man.
That's facts.
Bro, they got me turned up.
Yeah, I feel you. Hey, I love that shit, man. Hey, that's what I'm saying. We need more people like that, man. We need to get turned up, so piss us off. Like, man, fuck this. Look at me fucked up.
Yeah, man. I just want to wake everybody up, bro. Like they need, bro. We deserve this shit, man. We are a beautiful people. And think about it. We are the strongest nation, bro. Despite all the obstacles, the oppression, everything we've been through, why the fuck do y'all think we so strong as a people?
Man.
Why are we so strong as a people, man? We have a superpower, man. Y'all need to get up and tap into y'all superpower because y'all can have anything y'all want in this life.
That's facts.
They don't want us to fucking win. They don't want us to tap into that superpower because once we do, ain't shit that they can do with us because they can barely do shit with us now. That's why do you think they got to fucking mind control us, confuse us, put us in situations to where so many obstacles and odds is against us for us to lose. They got to do all of that for us to fucking lose. Think about it. Why do they got to do so much to make us fucking lose? Because, bro, if we tapped into our true potential, it ain't shit they can fucking do with us.
They ain't fucking with us.
All of y'all need to wake the fuck up, man. And I'm saying it here on Legendary QP.
Say
everybody need to wake the fuck up. Straight up. Because you have a power within yourself, man. Tap into it.
That's facts. That's real facts, though, bro. People need to hear that shit. They don't, like I said, a lot of people don't want to talk about real shit because they shy away from it. Listen, me, bro. Put me in a room. We talking about real shit all damn day. I don't give a damn what it is, what topic it is. I'm not ashamed about shit. I don't care. I'm gonna speak my shit. I'm gonna talk my shit no matter what it is. But you know, let's move on to the next, man. We spend a lot of time on that one though. Let's move to the next one though. It's all good though.
That was dear to my heart, bro. So my bad, bro.
You good, bro. We good. Now let's talk about since we brought up wine, what you got in your glass right now, man? What you got in your glass?
You know what, bro? I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't do too much tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's just some Oliver Red. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't nothing too major. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I'm sipping on right now. What you sipping on?
I'm sipping on some sangria. It's like a pinkish sangria. It's pretty decent. I've been drinking wine like all day yesterday. I have to get something smooth today because yesterday when I was I'm at the art museum drinking wine. It was this wine called it's a wine from France, bro. France.
Bro.
The bottle of wine costed I had a glass, so the glass was like $14, but the bottle was like $150.
What'd you think about the wine though?
It was amazing. I had to stop drinking it because I was getting a little too tipsy and I had to drive somewhere else.
You remember what I told you, bro? I tried some I think it was some wine from Italy, and it's called Barola or something like that, bro. This lady, she put me up on game. She told me that the wine that's in America has nothing on the wine that's out of the country.
I know, bro. I drunk like half of my glass, bro. And like, I'm thinking in my head, like, bro, it's only 1 o'clock. I got other shit to do. It's only 1 o'clock. I'm at the art museum. I'm like, damn, like my eyes are getting low. I'm like, I need some water real quick. Give me some water.
Speaking of that art museum shit, how was that shit, man? Because that shit looked fancy, bro. Me, I'm an artistic person myself. So I mean, what'd you think about it, man? Because it looked pretty nice.
Bro, that shit was amazing. So much artwork, bro. Like, I love looking at art, bro. And I'm happy that my girlfriend took me to the art museum. And that shit was fucking amazing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You gotta go one day, bro. Like, this shit is legit. Like, you will see, it was crazy. They got a wine bar in there. That's why I love this so much. That's what I'm saying. It had a wine bar.
That's crazy.
Just a wine bar, bro. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Y'all, first y'all gave me art and y'all gave me wine at the same time. Shit.
Hell yeah. I bet that shit was a vibe.
And I got to read a lot of artwork. They have some black art there too as well. But it was some racism art too, which was crazy. But people didn't pick up on it. Listen. That's how I knew this shit was so racist. Someone on one of the arts, bro, it said little brown girl. I'm like, hold on, bro.
Who was the artist?
I can't remember the artist, bro. That's I got a picture of my phone. I'm gonna send it to you. But I just remember it said little brown girls. Now look, always it had other pictures of other races, but they didn't say little yellow boy or little yellow little white boy. They said little brown girl. That's how they started off. So it kind of pissed me off how they started off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
So
crazy.
I'm like, but y'all ain't go racial profile these other damn arts, but y'all go put this little brown girl X, Y, and Z. No, do that shit for everybody else art. This little white boy, this little Hispanic, set it
Bro,
for everybody.
it's so crazy that you bring that up because you know what I always didn't like? It's probably the smallest thing to get mad about, but like, you know how like in the back of the day they say, oh, that colored boy, that
Yeah,
colored person.
yeah,
Why the fuck are we called colored people? Isn't white a color too?
exactly.
So like what like how are they not considered a color too? Like I just never got that.
Yeah, I never understood that shit either though.
Fuck?
I just didn't I don't get it. Like I don't get the joke. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we
Yeah.
always gotta be labeled as something like, damn, he got hair, he got this hair. Oh, he like, come on, man, leave us the hell alone. For one, that's a whole different topic too, because they not want me to get on that shit. Cause I promise you, I have somebody up all
Yeah.
damn night mad as shit. I promise you I
Yeah,
will.
man.
They don't want to speak to me about that shit. But now I got two more for you, man. So what what's your long-term goals right now? Your long-term goals.
My long-term goals. So, bro, like I always tell you, man, my main priority and mission in life
Mm-hmm.
is to take care of my family in the best way that I can. And me, I'm the type of man to where I want to put my family in a position to where I know they're going to be taken care of forever. So obviously that comes with building generational wealth. So my long-term goal is to build generational wealth to where my kids and their kids can, live off of, to where they can make their next move whenever they, get old enough to make their moves. But yeah, my biggest thing is just building generational wealth, man. Building this podcast, you know what I'm saying, to the biggest that it can be, getting real estate, stuff like that. Just shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like just building an empire. You know what I'm saying? Leaving my last name and my legacy, man. So when I'm dead and gone, like my work, not only do I build generational wealth for my children, but my work inspired and changed the lives of a lot of people that feel broken. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I really want to get my message out to a person that feels like how I felt, that really actually felt like, damn, I'm nothing. When you go through a specific type of living, bro, like I told you, like not having no lights, no water, have to boil your food and shit like that, like living in shelter to shelter and shit like that, like you literally feel like nothing. So I want to touch that person. I want that person to be like, man, I can have a podcast too, or I can be an actor. You know what I'm saying? I can be a doctor. If I can change the lives of people like that, bro, that's all I need, bro. If my family taken care of and I can change the life of people, bro, that's all I care about. And I truly I truly believe I can.
Hey, and you will just keep manifesting that shit. You go change, man. It's gonna be. Hey, just know we coming. Like I told you the other day. If they let me get 100K, I promise y'all better close your eyes, bro. I'm laying on right now.
Hey.
They better not let me get 100K. It's over with. Cause that shit will turn to 200K to 500K to a million or some more shit.
Hey, it ain't at this point, bro. It ain't no permission for it. Like we gonna get it. It's gonna happen.
Come on, man. It's coming.
Yeah.
It's rolling in.
And I like that. I like that idea that you was talking about. Going out and touching the people. Because remember, I told you, shoot, some of the content that I'm gonna film, I'm gonna actually go out and touch the people at different campuses, and because I really want to get the youth too. So, bro, I think we should challenge. I think we should challenge ourselves and actually do that, man. I'd be down for that.
Yeah, we got to plan something on the weekend or some shit. We can do that shit. But especially youth. The youth need us more because think about it, these kids growing up, man, it's too much of this internet, social media shit. Like I said, it's a good thing and a bad thing. Like what we doing now, it's a good thing. The other bullshit that's going on, it's a bad thing. Like, it's too much negativity. We need more positivity on this internet shit.
Right.
People just look at internet to get a reaction to some shit and but at the same time, man, look into some positive shit, man. Like They
Bro,
skip past us. They always skip past us. You know what I'm saying?
What social media does, bro, is it cut out reality. All it does is it shows the highs and lows. Like, I know people personally, bro, that I'm not going to name drop, but they are dead poor, don't even have no business being in a restaurant that they in and posting pictures of it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even trying to knock them, bro, but it's just
I feel
like,
you know,
that shit, like, bro, like, that's how, again, like, man, bro, I know somebody that's in my family, right, that literally was posting $100,000 worth of cash on his social media, bro, and it wasn't even his fucking money.
Damn.
And it's so crazy to the point where everybody that's on his social media, and again, I'm not talking about him like this is actually one of my blood family. If you looked at his page, bro, you would really think he's rich. Literally, you would think he's rich as fuck. But in reality, he is broke than a bitch. Literally,
clout, bro.
So that's why I'm saying, like, social media, bro, is poisonous, because what if you portraying that lifestyle, knowing you broke, but you look like you rich, and you got another kid that's in the hood, hungry, homeless, wishing that they was like you, and they fucking kill themselves or whatever the case may be. I know that's exaggerating, but like, they kill themselves because they like, damn, like, I could never have that.
Right.
See what I'm saying, bro? And that shit ain't even real. Even relationships with girls. And again, I love my women, but like, they compare relationships, and there's like, this is how I feel, bro. The people that's real don't ever post shit on social media. For instance, bro, I'm a fucking good ass father, and I ain't never posted that shit on social media. But I know niggas that post shit on social media with their kid. The one day they get them out of how many years, and everybody would think they're a good father. If you got time to fucking post shit on social media, you ain't really spending time with your kids. Just like, and then going back to relationships, like, girls always compare like people that do shit for social media to get the attention. Like, oh, look what my husband did. He bought roses and did the, you know what I'm saying, the rose petals in the hotel and all that shit, but then secretly beating her every other day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and girls actually pay attention to that. Well, dang, my boyfriend didn't do that, not knowing that they miserable. Bro. There's so many different things that social media do, bro, that poison us as a people. And it teaches us not to live for ourselves, but to be in competition with one another.
Speaking of that, what you just said, bro. I remember when I was in high school. I was dating a girl in high school, right? She sent me something. I think it was a Christmas gift that I think she saw on Facebook or whatever the website was. The boyfriend ended up buying the girlfriend like, I think like 7 pair of shoes, a gold necklace, a gold chain, gold like nice watch. And she was like, "Oh, I like this. I want this too for Christmas." Bitch, I am 16 years old. I don't have no money. I play basketball. My damn parents give me money, and I'm barely getting that. I'm getting like $20 a week right now. You feel me?
You want to know what I think is so sad, bro? Like, I love being, you know, a modern, I guess, human or whatever the case may be, because, you know, I like where we've came, but we still have our problems. But it's just like, think about that true love that used to be in the back of the day, like, you know, our grandparents, like, being together for 50 years, like, and then think about this, bro, like the drive-in movie theater, how they went there and experienced that together, being in the car, watching movies, you know, just shit like that was meaningful in the back of the day. You can't find it these days, bro. Try to tell a girl, hey, I want to get to know you. Let's go to this park and take a walk.
She need $100K.
Yeah, try to take a girl, bro. Try to take a girl these days to the park and see what happened. This is what social media has done, bro. And that's why you see so many people having kids outside of wedlock and, you know, as separated families. I mean, we can go on and on about all that shit, but it's just like this social media era has ruined all that shit, man. And it took people from actually, you know, enjoying real life things. Like, you just think about how meaningful, even when you walk by yourself, take the time and walk by yourself one of these days and watch how it make you feel. So just imagine taking a walk in a stroll with your girl, looking at a beautiful sight or whatever the case may be, like a walk in a park on a trail, the things that y'all could talk about. It's just y'all two in y'all own world. Forget about everybody else in social media. Forget about the electronics. Y'all in real life experiencing the way it feels all together. We can't do meaningful things like that no more, man. That shit crazy to me, man. I don't know what you think about that, bro.
Hey, what all you said was absolutely true. But I feel like honestly, 2022, when it becomes springtime, I want everyone who's in a relationship. It could be from my age to your age to our parents' age and so on. I want everybody to take a walk with their significant other. I want them to do some activities without no cell phones, no social media,
Right.
none of that shit. Do some outdoor activities as far as you can go camping, you can go hiking,
Get in nature.
nature, you know what I'm saying? Do some shit with your kids and enjoy that moment outside instead of
Yeah, because
phones and
not and not
social
not
media.
everything. Yeah, not everything is for social media. Like people be like, "Oh shit, look, the kids is in the water." Like, no, that's for y'all to enjoy in that
Congratulations,
moment.
like congratulations, the kids in the water.
Yeah, like
Like,
it's not all. Yeah, like
you know what I'm
just
saying?
enjoy that for y'all.
Like it's a lot of stuff me and my girl we do behind closed doors as far as experiencing stuff a lot like nature and X, Y, and Z. We don't have to post it because we just enjoying our time. It's sometimes like I told you, it like once a month we sit there and we have conversations, like deep conversations about just what's going on in society and about us and how we doing. It's okay to sit back and have deep conversations to check on yourself. It's okay to sit back and watch a movie without putting picking up your damn phone. It's okay.
Right,
But at the
right.
same time, I challenge some of these relationships to just do better. You know, stop living for the hype. Stop living on social media
Exactly.
just because you see this guy bought his girlfriend a 100K car. That don't mean your boyfriend don't got that money. Like, you know what I'm
It's to,
saying? Like,
to keep it up with the Joneses mentality, bro. Like,
yeah, man.
come on,
Like,
man. come on, man. That
it's
shit that
that's
don't
how I
mean nothing,
feel.
man.
But at the same time, I challenge all relationships. Like I said, for my age, you know, I want you guys to experience nature this year. Starting spring, because spring, we got spring like about 2 or 3 more months left to spring. So
Oh, I can't wait.
I can't wait to. This shit cold as hell. I'm tired of this shit. But
Hell yeah.
I need them to start experiencing damn nature. Let's go on some hiking trips, some camping trips. I already know my family. We can do some motherfucking camping trips, all type of shit. I know this shit can happen. But
Bro, I ain't never been camping before, man. I really
hey,
want to do it.
hey, for sure. Hey, if we plan a camping trip this year, you definitely gotta come. Bring your family. I know
Hell
my
yeah.
parents.
Let's do it.
We always go camping. I know my parents. They would love to see you and your kids, man, for sure.
Hell yeah. Let's do it,
And
bro.
your
I'm down.
girlfriend. And but I know me and my girl, we going hiking in the spring. It's in Carmel.
In Carmel?
It's a hiking
Oh,
trail in
okay.
Carmel. So
Okay. Shit, that's right
hey,
next to me.
it's right next to me too. So you know we down for that shit. But that's the end of the video, man. Like I said, I appreciate you coming on, man. I love this conversation we've been having, man. And this is the first episode of Legendary QP. We got more on the way, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate the people who's watching. You got anything you got to say, bro, before I cut out?
Shit, honestly, I just want to tell you, bro. I appreciate you for having me on, man. You my dog, bro. I'm so glad I
Yo,
met you, man. And like I said before, man, Legendary QP is gonna be a legendary podcast, man. So make sure y'all tune in. He talk about some real shit that's gonna help our people, man. So hey, man, just subscribe and get with the journey, man. Like it's gonna be some dope content,
for
looking
sure.
forward. So
And
I appreciate you again, bro.
for sure, love, bro.
Hey, love, man. Have a good one.